Hey, how's it going? Good afternoon. I'm Joe. It's my channel, Eager Expat. Just daily looks around Thailand. Bangkok is my home city, a city that I love. I retired here, 3.5 years ago? And I'm out and about enjoying the different places to eat and get a drink, meet new people, and that's exactly what I'm doing tonight. I get different requests from folks all the time. Hey, I'm coming into town. I'd like to buy you a beer, or chew the fat about Thailand. And yeah, I try to meet with as many folks as I can, and sometimes it doesn't happen. Our schedules just collide. But tonight I'm meeting hopefully 3 or 4 different folks up on the roof at O'Shea's, and they're all in town. I think, I don't even know where they're from. Oh, one's from Scotland, one's from Australia, and I think the other 2 are from the US. So that'll be a good time. Yeah, I mean, please don't be put off if I say, can we, get together in a couple of days, and I try to invite a bunch of people. Otherwise, I'm not saying I'd be out every day, but I'd be out several times a week, especially this time of year. Just so many folks come in and enjoying the cooler weather, and yeah, I'd like to meet everybody. We had a meetup not too long ago, and probably, I don't know, 15 people that live in town came, and maybe another 15 or 20 visitors, and that was nice. And I've said it before, it's more important to me to maybe talk to the other folks that are living here and get different points of view other than just one guy, me. I'd like to thank Traveling Hatter. He just bought me 3 beers. I have the Buy Me a Coffee. I just kind of quietly put it on there. I know it upset one guy. I'm unsubscribing. Don't you have a penchant on and on? I don't know. If that doesn't sound like the guy who's ever bought a friend a drink in his life, so I'm probably better off without him. It's certainly not expected, but yeah, it's very nice when I just did 4 or 5 videos and stayed up all night for 8 hours editing them, and then that pops up. Hey man, let me buy you a beer. So again, not necessary at all, but hey, it's there if somebody wanted to use it. Also, I'm not that organized. I will 100% write it down and give a little thank you in the next video. Somebody left me a $10 thanks on just the regular channel. I don't really do the live streams. It's just, I don't know, more work, and I'm concentrating on putting out videos every day. But somebody did leave me a nice little $10 tip there. I'm gonna take that, buy me a beer and those tips tonight, and kick back with these new folks, and maybe buy one of them a drink. So it's just all about having a good time and hanging out with friends. But yeah, I really appreciate that. Now, what I would like to promote a little bit is I have some links at the top of my channel bar for the different travel credit cards I use. It's not going to cost you anything extra. If you're in the US and you're looking for a Chase United or a Chase Sapphire, the IHG card, if you click on my link, it'll take you to the latest offer. So it's the latest public offer, and full disclosure, if you sign up and do the minimum spend, whatever it is, $3,000 in 90 days, you're gonna have to do that anyhow to get your points. I then get 10,000 points, so that's sure appreciated. I also have the Wise link. Many of us are using the Wise transfer app. Be a little careful. From what I'm understanding, if you're using the 65,000 baht method, in other words, you came over, you got a non-O, or you got the non-O in your home country, and you got the extension here, and in year 2 you'd like to switch to the 65,000 baht method each month rather than keep the 800,000 in the account. From what I'm understanding, and I'm no expert on Wise, the transfers are going from, let's say your home bank is Bank of America in the US, or I don't know, Bank of England. It's now going from there to Kaschi, and then from Kaschi to wherever your bank is, if it's Bangkok Bank or SCB. So be a little careful, because there are reports that people are going into the bank and saying, okay, I need proof of that 65,000 hitting my account each month, and they're coming up as domestic transfers instead of international, because technically they are. They're going to the Green Bank, Kaschi, and then they're going over to your Thai bank. So immigration's not going to care. That's why many people say it might be easier to have a Kaschi account if you're going to go for that 65,000 a month method. Again, do your research on that. It's just things are constantly changing. But if you're like me, I keep a little over $1 million baht in that account, and I just don't worry about it. I'll spend that down the line. Hopefully this 800,000 will go away at some point. Who knows? It'll probably go up. But for now, I'm just leaving that money in there, and I do have to transfer money from the US into my Thai account every now and then, and I use Wise. And if you were to use my link, I don't know what it is. I think if I sign 3 people up, I get $100. So yeah, that's nice, little beer money. Also, there is a link for Pacific Cross Health Insurance. I sat down and did a video with Alex at Pacific Cross, and we did a pretty thorough video. And they are, from what I understand, what he told me, the #1 expat insurer. I know that's a delicate subject. People will either love them or hate them, any insurance company. But if you're looking for a company, yeah, consider clicking through my link. Again, at no extra cost to you. And if you do pick up a policy, I think I get 5% bringing them a new customer. Again, these are just different little thank yous you could do to support the channel that cost you nothing. Now, this is just my hobby. It's certainly not any kind of money maker, but yeah, if $100 rolls in from Wise, I'll be taking Boone out to dinner and making a couple of videos. I'm gonna take her out and do that anyhow, but it's much easier with a free $100 from Wise. Here comes this old Willie's Jeep. I've seen that guy around town for years. I'm just a normal guy. I probably, for that one comment, I've had 50 different folks saying, hey, where is your little PayPal or buy me a coffee, whatever. I'd like to put a little something in the tip jar. And I probably said 40 times, nah, I don't have that, but just a thumbs up would help me. So yeah, I have it there, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Again, nobody is expected to click on there. Again, just watching the videos is good enough for me. I really appreciate that. It's just my little hobby, but I'm not opposed to somebody buying me a beer once in a while. It's a nice feeling. I certainly buy plenty of beers for my friends. And I don't have memberships or Patreon, any of that. Maybe I will in the future. I'm putting out a video a day now, just having fun. I did that pretty much for the last 2 years, with the exception of the break I had to take care of business back in California. I could only put out whatever it was, a video every couple of days, and those were San Diego videos, so I get it. But I'm having a good time. Again, maybe at some point I'll I don't know, cut back a little bit and put out 3 public videos and 2 Patreon videos a week, something like that. But for now, I'm just taking it easy, having a good time, and trying to answer all the comments I get. That takes me a half hour a day right there. I'm constantly looking at my phone. I get up at the crack of noon, and I probably answer comments for 15 or 20 minutes and try to answer any questions I can. At some point, who knows, maybe that will be more a Patreon thing, because that does take a lot of time. But for now, I'm just doing the best I can. Hopefully folks are enjoying the channel. And I shouldn't say that. I'm not considering a Patreon anytime soon. I'm still a small channel. I know I have friends that have 100,000 plus subscribers, and they just can't answer all the comments. They'd be answering comments for 5 or 6 hours a day. So sometimes they have to do that at Patreon. I'm sure I'll be answering comments on the free channel for a long time. I don't even know if I'll ever have a Patreon. I'm just kind of talking out loud and trying to convince myself it's okay to have that buy me a beer. And even tonight, every one of these questions started with, hey man, I'm in town, I'd like to meet you up with you at O'Shea's or Stella's, somewhere, buy you a beer and thank you for watching the videos. And again, that's super appreciated. It's a beautiful evening on my street here, Sukhumvit Soi 26. I have received a couple of comments lately. Hey, in the different videos, it seems like the helmet rule that was all the rage being enforced not that long ago has kind of slipped away. And yeah, that's how Thailand goes. You just can't overreact. Now, wearing a helmet's probably a wise thing, but I know there's different folks that I don't want to be told, you know, if I have to wear a helmet or not. I want to make it my choice. I certainly understand that, but yes, that was heavily enforced and everybody was being pulled over. Now I'd say we're right back to how it was. That's just how Thailand rolls. If it's with a drinking law or whatever it is, they'll just flip the switch and almost do a 180, and it might last a week, 10 days, and then it goes off in another direction. You just can't lose a lot of sleep over it. Or you can be the anxiety guy, and every time they make a little switch like that, that's it. I'm moving to Cambodia, I'm moving to Laos, on and on. Yeah, I don't know. I just read there was a shakeup with the Vietnamese retirement situation. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why some folks think if it's Vietnam or Cambodia, it's going to be 100 times better than Thailand. There's going to be change in every country, and unless you're a citizen of Cambodia, you're going to have to roll with those changes. And there's major changes going on in my country of the United States. It's just the norm. Yet some folks, as they're planning their retirement, and it's a small group of folks, they have it all written down. It's exactly this way with exactly this amount of money, and then when it changes, it kind of throws them for a loop. You just have to expect change. I think that's why a lot of people that did even a hitch in the military, I did 4 years, but there are many people over here that did 20 plus years. We seem to adapt a little better to living abroad. There's nothing like being on that ship for 6 months and kind of having the expected date we're heading home, and then that all gets turned around because of different world events, and the next thing you know, you're out to sea another 2 months. It is what it is, but it sure teaches you patience. So I just try to keep it in that perspective. I know today there's some hard-working folks out on patrol somewhere, and they're being extended for all kinds of different reasons going on in the world today. And yeah, that just puts filling out a form in black or blue into a clear perspective for me, and I just have it filled out in black and blue when I head into immigration today, and it's just not that big a deal. I'm going to be the last person you're going to hear complaining about that. That's not a hassle at all compared to 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week in the middle of the Persian Gulf somewhere. Hey, so a great time up here on the O'Shea's rooftop. Some good friends showed up. We're going to walk over to Stella's bar, have a little nightcap, and see if our friend Alan is in town from Scotland. My one buddy just showed up, brought me some presents from Scotland. He's a mailman there. So yeah, I want to introduce him to Alan. And here we are. We walked over to Stella's Secret Bar in between 41 and 43. I don't even know what time it is. Call it 11 p.m. It's still early. Where have you been all night? It's like midnight.
I've been to Towanta, to Kaschi.
We went out to dinner?
Royal Oak and the Laughing Tiger.
We were just across the way. We were at O'Shea's up on the roof.
You live, I go in.
Nice.
Because I came from home, it's traffic, and then tonight is Alan's birthday. I collect him.
Oh, your friend Alan.
Birthday, and then, yeah, nice.
Well, everybody come on down and say hi to Stella. Stella's Secret Bar. Stella's breaking out her brandy from the Maldives. No brandy for me. She got me a San Miguel Light. I don't even think I needed that. Hey, so another great night hanging out with friends. It's about 2:45, just getting home. Typical night here in Bangkok, Thailand. I'm hanging out with my two friends from Scotland, my friend from London. Let's see, a new buddy from the Bay Area. Just good times hanging out, trading stories about fishing down in Baja, Mexico, and we're all trading stories about getting our different visas and all for living over here in Bangkok. Just good times. My good friend Stella I love living in Bangkok, so please follow along and more stories running around the streets of Thailand. I'll be out there soon, so good night. We'll see you soon.